Hello everyone. So in this lesson we would be talking about dress forms. Yes, of course. You can see like twins, brothers, sisters, cousins or whatever standing right in front of you right now. And I really love this particular lesson because there are a lot of questions on how do I know the type of dress form to work with? What type of dress form is ideal? Can I use just one dress form if I have different body size I'm working with? So all of that will be dissected in this particular course. Right in front of you, you can see different type of dress forms, different size, different length. Okay, and of course, remember we said in the tools class that in the tools lesson that one most important thing when it comes to draping is your dress form. You need to have dress form. So I've been getting some questions like, oh, if I want to drape, do I really need a dress form? Yes, please, you need a dress form, except you want to be doing flat draping, which I don't know if there's something like that. So the only other thing that you can do is probably to have your clients with you and then you drape on them. But it's not even as easy because that is a bit risky. You'll be working with pins while draping. So if you're going to pin it on your clients, you don't want to mistakenly push the pin through their skin. Okay, that's why you really need a dress form. The dress form allows you to explore. You're not scared of, oh, I'm trying to pin and I don't want to hurt my clients. You can easily push through and it doesn't restrict your creativity. However, if you don't have a dress form, the only option I think that you have is to work on your clients directly. Okay, so that's the only thing. But dress forms, we have quite affordable ones that you can get for a start. Reach out to the Sodium so they can give you a list of the prices and the different type of dress forms that are available. Dress form, I must say, are very, very great investment as a fashion designer, even if you're not draping. But as a fashion designer, it's very important for you. So let's move on to the different type of dress forms we have. So I established before in the tools lesson, I mean that we have different type of dress forms. There are some that are really great for draping. There are some that just they're just there and you can still work with them, but they don't really make your work as easy as some others. So it's important for you to know. First, let's establish that what you're looking at right now are dress forms, different types of dress forms. They are not mannequins. Mannequins are the ones that have that full. They have legs, they have hands, they have head. Some of them don't have hands and legs, but they are full, they're plastic, some are fiber. They are majorly used for display. That's display of your outfit, your garment. Now, what you're looking at right now are your dress forms. These are used both for display and for work. Both for display and they are majorly used for work. So meaning that you get to work on them. You wear your garments on them. So if you need to embellish, put your stones, put your beads, do your draping. They are used majorly for work. Okay? People use mannequins for work, but mannequins, their primary assignment is to display your wares when you are done. Dress forms on the other hand can do the two. Now you also have dress forms that are long. Some dress forms even have head, but I've not seen the ones that have eyes. But some have head, they have legs, they are full, they have legs, they have hands. Okay, like this one that you can see here. You see that this has hands. Okay, so they have legs, they have hands. But one major thing that I prefer to advise designers is that invest more in dress forms. Why? Because they have two functions. You can use them for both display and work. Then you can have like one or two mannequins, but invest more in dress forms. Now, one dress form that you don't have here is the adjustable dress form. Okay, so this particular dress form can be adjusted to different sizes. You see a knob on the head, not this one. I'm not talking about this one. Okay, but this has a knob on the head that can be switched and adjusted. You can change the bust. So if the bust is 34, you can probably still adjust it to 36, 38. It increases the bust, the waist, the hip, and I think the shoulder as well. So this is like one dress form that a lot of people prefer to buy because it saves you space. If you don't have a lot of space to house a lot of dress forms, it saves you space, one. Secondly, because it's like a 3 or 4 in one dress form because you have different sizes in one. So though it's a bit pricey, but you can opt for that if you prefer that. The only thing is that sometimes I have not used that, but I've heard some reviews. Some people say, oh, it gets spoiled easily. When switching the knob from time to time, it could go off. I don't know how true that is, but I've had quite such reviews from more than one person. So I just decided that it's better for me to start buying the dress forms in different sizes instead of risking a huge amount of money to buy one and then it gets spoiled. If I'm buying like 2, 3, if anyone gets spoiled, it's just going to be one. It's going to be all at the same time. Okay, so now to answer some questions about, how do I know the size of dress forms to buy? Knowing fully well that dress forms come in standard sizes. So for example, this is the one here is an extra large size. It's a size 10. The one here is a size 6, and then the one here is a size 18. Okay, the one here is a baby size, the one here is a miniature, and the one here is a smaller version of the miniature. Okay, so you want to now ask yourself, oh, I cannot afford to buy because I didn't buy all of these at once. Okay, this was the first one I got so many years ago. Then later I got this, and then recently I got this and this. Okay, so it's important that you know that you might not be able to invest in buying all of this at once. If you can, that is very fine. I would recommend that if you can afford to buy now, especially if you live in the country I live, Nigeria. You realize that if you don't buy something on the spot, especially things like this, the next time you're going there is maybe like 20,000 naira higher, So if you can afford to buy different sizes at once, please go ahead and buy. But it's important for me to establish that if we're going to be working on the average, most people can just afford to buy one. So your question is, how do I know what size to buy if I am to buy? Okay, so this is how I'll answer this question. You want to go through your measurement book and see the average size of clients that you have. That's how you know the size of, like, most of your customers, what size are they? Or if you are the one who models for your brand, so you know that most of the time you have to make dresses for yourself, then you most likely need to buy a dress form in your size.
It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. The art of draping workshop is coming. Yes, it's coming. It's coming. Can you see it? Are you aware? Do you know that on the 12th to the 16th of February 2024, the art of draping workshop is coming, and it will be a year by then. Now, would you join the train? Would you move with it? Would you register? Would you be a part of it? Do you know that that's the trend in 2024? Would you be there? Would you come? Would it not be too late for you? Yes, yes. The sewing, the draping, the movement of the fabric, the way it flows, the way it moves, the way it pleats, the way it contours, the way it moves around the body. Would you be there? Would you be there? Would you be there? Yes, that's it. Be there.
Okay, you most likely need to buy a dress from yourself. When I started off, I was using myself as experiment, as sample, so I got this particular one. Okay, and at the time, I think I was this particular size, just a little bit, maybe the hip was just a bit bigger. Okay, so I would recommend that check your measurement book so you know, oh, I work with plus size, so it means you probably need to get a plus size. This is a plus size dress form. You probably need to get a plus size. If you feel like, oh, I work with people on the average about size 10, then you can get this. If you're not sure of the size, you can check, oh, what's the last 10 clients I've been working with, or the last 5 clients I've been working with. What's their bust size? What's their waist size? What's their hip size? So you're checking. The one that is most common is the one that you buy. Okay, so another thing that I must let you establish, because as Losodium, we also sell dress forms, and we get a lot of inquiries like, oh, I want a dress form that is bust 39, waist 20, hip 45, and I'm like, there's nothing like that. It's not a customized dress form. By the way, there are customized dress forms. There are people who can make customized dress forms. I don't know them in Nigeria, but I know that I've seen probably on the internet where they write customized dress forms. So it means that they will customize the dress form to the size that you want. But of course, you know that's going to be a bit pricey as well.